Unemployed to go to Just GC Gaming. I'm Aaron and welcome to part 7 of my Unemployed to Glory. We'll say we got to a maximum start in the Conference North, winning our first 2 games. As you can see, after 9 games, we're top with 5 points clear of Chorley, won 25 points, and we've won 8 and drawn 1. So off screen, I've won 6 and drawn 1, which I will just show you. Won a B overall for my performance. This is much better than what I wanted. I said we could get playoffs, but we're doing better than what I thought. So it's looking good. Because I won a winning streak at last. There's the league table for you guys just to have a ponder with. You can see Chorley's in 2nd, Chester 3rd, Braintree's up with Stockport. A few other teams. York are a little bit disappointing there from their perspective, and yeah, that's what you expect really. As you can see, we drew against Hereford, the to take points off so far. Blythe we beat away, Darlington we won, Warrington we won, Chester we beat, that's a big win that, Altrincham we won, and Boston United, that's another massive win away from home. Tough opposition. But today we welcome Kidderminster Harriers to North Street, so how will we do? We'll say not a million miles away from me in, we'll say just west of the Birmingham Kidderminster, as I'm in Derbyshire. That's a little bit disappointing that we've got DRB out for international. But also it's a compliment that I've actually signed an international player. Well, we've got to just tweak it a little bit, our formation here, just have a mess about. But don't forget to like and subscribe if you are enjoying the series so far, and I really do appreciate it. We're now on 20 subs, so thank you very much. Because I'm glad you're enjoying the series so far as much as I am, as hopefully we can get a promotion under our belts this season. I'll say, as I'm feeling ambitious now, I don't want to settle for those playoffs. We've shown we're good enough after 9 games. I think we can push on. But these Kidderminster are no mugs at all, so this will be a tough game, I think. I'll say, if we get a win, excellent. A draw's not too disappointing. We are 5 points clear, so we've got off to a lightning start. As it's working very well, our 5-2-1-2. Or 3-5-2, like an advanced form of it. Right, come on lads, show me what we can do. Right. They seem they're positive about it, they're listening keenly, so hopefully that'll motivate a bit for the first half. Right, come on. But he's been a very good player, just to mention off screen, Tyree Shaders. We've got a few goals from Kazim as well, left wing back. As he's made a difference. And then we've got Stan Flaherty's out, advanced playmaker, he's done alright, and Bobby Johnson with some excellent set play. Oliver Long's been a little bit disappointed. I'm hoping to see a bit more from him as a Mazzala form, and hopefully we will see that. As on the bench we've got Wild, Woolerton, Lynch, Aaron Sibia, and Redshaw. Redshaw's been a little bit disappointed. I paid a big wage and he's not really delivered so far. I've been disappointed. Which is, if you wonder, it's why I played Shade up front, but he's banged in the goals and deserves it. As you can see, Kidderminster are playing a defensive 5-3-2 against me. So they'll be hoping to circle the pressure and hit me on the counter. Not a lot to say, 20 minutes in. As yes, you can see, Lee Readout Varney's got another start. I'm really pleased. He's only 16 years old. He's also a very good free kick taker. That is something to bear in mind with him. So excellent backup choice when DRB or any of the other defenders are out, in Cracknell as well. Cracknell, that's a bad ball. I call that. That's a good play. That's what I want. Shade, he's in, he's a miss. Oh, you'd expect Shade to take it. He's been a big play for me, Tyree Shade. But like I said, I've got a high recommendation for him. I just cannot praise him high enough how well he's done. And Morgan Smith, that's a go down as a chance for us, that. Right, Chole already ahead, so. One thing I usually do fine with Chole when I'm playing a match, you just score in the first 20. Good interception, Kazim can boot it, we can't find the ball, it comes back, gets over our top, and good save Atkinson, it's offside. Yes, we're still playing our high line. It's working, so I'm not changing. And that's an excellent free kick. I think there's a deflection in there. Well, I can't take that away. That's a good goal. 1-0 Kidderminster. Let's watch that again. I like to say a different angle. Like, it looks like there's definitely movement in that ball. It's like a deflection, but 1-0 Kinnaminster and not done a lot except free kick. As that undoes all our hard work, we're going in 1-0 down at half time, it looks like. And we are 1-0 now. 1-0 down. That's so disappointing. Because I'm not in Dispogo got off to such a good start in the league, but need a big second half here, show what we're made of. Yes, playing Blair, that probably explains a lot. He's not really a right wing back, but I'd have a lot of choice. As Bennett's injured. And I think Clackstone as well, so both our right wing backs are out. Probably Bobby Johnson and Crack, no, doesn't matter, it's 1-1, we restore parity, come on! Because we've been doing this all the way through, we're like the comeback kings. So they've got fighting spirit this year, just like we left off last year. But it does mean, how many games unbeaten now? It was 13 last season, now 9, we're 22. I think this will make it 23 match, it will be a new record, I think. I've already done it, this will be 23rd if we can stay unbeaten and just wide. As in, all matches were 22 unbeaten. Right, we'll make our first substitution, Aaron Sibia. So I'll say a bit more, it's been a little bit of a disappointment this season. It's not really kicked on like I hope he would, he looked like he's going to be a big player last year. But yeah, it's certainly paying off my affiliation with Colchester, as where I managed to get a couple of loan signings of Kazim. And also Billy Cracknell as well. Lynch, that's a ball winning. Right, looking for more from Lynch. Come on. 22 minutes to go. Couldn't find anything. Kettering nil, Boston 1. Without Varney, that showed his age. Like, he's only 16, not having a good game at all. But we don't really have a lot of depth, so. Right, come on, Redshirt, show me what you can do. Shade's not having a good game. It's probably the first time he's had a pretty poor game. But no one's undroppable, just show my dominance there. I get creative, come on, 5 minutes, can we make something work, come on. 2 minutes to go, come on. Just one highlight, here we go. And it's a Kinnaminster one around the right, runs past our man, gets across and good catch, come on. Got a chance to counter and can find the ball. I think we'll go roll it out low. Because I went to stoppage now, he does it, boots it, oh, it's what I wanted, but that's a poor ball. Come on, close him down, and they go get past it. Yeah, they've breached it, and it's got back. It's a rebound, it's 2-1 Kinnaminster, 22 game unbeaten run. It might be coming to an end, boys and girls. Oh. I don't want to highlight, that's not what I wanted at all, and he just runs through our defence like they're not there, and look, oh. If he parries that out, he gets another strike, isn't it? Looks like that's going to be it. And Kinnaminster do, they take our scalp, our 22 game unbeaten run comes to an end. 2 points clear at the top now, as that's been close as well. We can't be too disheartened, we can't be too disheartened at all. But ironically enough, our drop points have both been at home, our defeat and our draw. We'll say away from home, won 5 out of 5. But there you go. Yep. I told you there's no most Kinnaminster. I knew that'd be a tough game, but I'm disappointed to lose that in stoppage time. But at least we don't have to protect that unbeaten run. It can be a curse in some ways, especially when you get draws. It's wins are one. Set the pace early and then take it from there. Here's our tactic, and there's one player in a minute. Hopefully we can get our break, try and get out to the wing backs as quickly as possible like that. So I don't know what to do, it's set to full backs or flanks, so I'll get it out to them. But as you can see, Tyree Shade's already got 7 goals, which is a good start for him, especially for a winger, but I've been playing him up front because he can play that as well, and he's very pacing. It certainly works at this level. We'll say our next game at North Street is Curzon Ashton. Hopefully we can bounce back with a win here. It's another home game. Hopefully we'll show them. Curzon Ashton aren't doing too bad. Actually, take that back. They're 19. We should be winning. For some reason I had in my head that they're higher up in the league than what they were, but they're 19, so this should be a nice, comfortable win, hopefully. Show our dominance and show that we're a stronger team and show that winning mentality that we can do this. I believe we can, and hopefully you believe I can do it as well. Come on, Alfreton. But here we go, Curzon Ashton. I don't know too much apart from the Manchester. We're playing our same formation. Hopefully we can bounce back. We'll win the 19th in the Conference North. Come on, Alfred. As you can see, Charlie did drop on. Look, I'm very relieved about that. 12 minutes in, not a lot to talk about here. As you can see, they've gone very cautious 4-4-2, looking for counter-attack. Hopefully we can soak up that pressure and just continue on the front. Here we go, a highlight, 25 minutes in. It's a good play this from Curzon Ashton. It's a good build-up play. Finds his man out on the right. Got better than this. Good passing from him. Excellent ball. Oh, that deserved a goal. That's good. Some good play there from Curzon Ashton. So not playing like a team down at the bottom of the minute. It's only, I was saying, a little bit impressed with that play. 38 minutes in. Come on, Alfred. We've not really created too much. Come on, Alfred. It's hard to get on my head. I call him Alfred because I'm from Lancashire. I call it like Alfred. I know it's called Alfreton. Blake is through. Shade. What are we on about, Blake? Shade. 1-0. Come on, that's more like it, Tyrese. Lynch, and let's just appreciate that ball. Typical lower league, non-league football. If you can't play a passing game, just whack it up and hopefully the pacey striker will get on the end and bury it. Get it. Think we can do it. But yeah, I do like this tactic, the 5-2-1-2. It's certainly quite a useful tactic, especially if you're rubbish in defence. Well, because Highline's working at the minute, I'm just sticking with it, despite obviously the chances created against me. You're probably saying this much as well, I'm sure at some point, Curzon Ashton will get it over the top. But hopefully they won't. But I want to play a short passing game. Hopefully it can work at non-league. It's just like an experiment. It worked for us last season. And it's worked pretty well this season. It's why we're top. Close him down. Pressure. There it is. As I was talking over the top. 1-1. I told you. I'm just hoping the goalkeeper is safe. I knew they'd get a chance to do exactly that over the top. Look, we're not spotted the runner. Come on, switch on! I can't blame Cracknell, it's Blake's fault, it's my fault actually, because I'm right wing back. Looking like drop points yet again. Very disappointing, that's 2 games now without a win and more dropped home points. Luckily we're away from home in the next game, so hopefully we will bounce back for that. Hopefully it's not the start of a bad run, hopefully we're not peaked already. Charlie's lost. Despite dropped home points, we've restored our 5-point lead. But yeah, I'll take that. Oh, we've got Chorley in the centre, so I will see you for the Tamworth home game and the Chorley home game, so stay tuned for that, episode 8, and I will see you then. And don't forget to like and subscribe to Just GC Gaming for more Football Manager content, and I will see you for the Tamworth and Chorley game.